let's go.
I play my boyfriend's team, so I kind of used to like play Marvel for like a really long time.
Yeah.
But
I
who
hear
do we
you
have?
two are a power couple, even though I don't really know y'all that well. I just
Yeah.
see y'all by the sidelines.
We've been together for about 5 years.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cute.
really happy about it.
So yeah, this is I was solo commentating, which I didn't have a problem with because I used to be a League player. But I'm surprised they had me up here for BB Tag and not DBZ. But I am the best kanji, you know.
I think they have Jackal doing Dragon Ball right now.
Oh, they have an all-star lineup for DBZ.
Yeah, I saw.
But what do you think of the game so far today?
Honestly,
and, did you compete?
Well, I lost right before top 10, so I got 13.
See, I didn't enter BB Tag because I only entered like 3 or 4 games, and I didn't want to do it like, you know, I love Shivblade to death, but man, that boy enters so many games and holds 6 subs sometimes.
All right, so right now we have Ruby Narukami versus Gordo Azrael. Now, Azrael, no.
Is this? No, I
Yeah,
didn't know
it's Joel versus BigBates.
And, you know, Azrael, like, I think I was reading in the chat a second ago, people were like, isn't Azrael trash? And, I mean, he is low tier, but, like, you pair anyone up with Gordo and they're going to be good, right?
In all honesty, you can't really compare characters like that in terms of tiers. Yeah,
I was saying that. There is a tier list, but in this game, if you get good synergy with a team,
synergy,
make the
in my
team
opinion,
work.
synergy beats tiers.
Yes.
At least in this game.
Or, I guess team synergy beats characters.
Correct.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then Ruby and Narukami have really high synergy. They do benefit both of each other's assists, on top of the fact that they both do have really good solo play. But here we're going to see Joel actually taking time to go on Azrael already.
Yeah, they also just have such solid neutral, even if they get on their own. Like, Ruby and they're mixed up a little less, but just as they're neutral, like, even when they're on their own, they're gross.
Yeah, exactly. And mind you, Gordo has quite a bit of... He's really strong, I'm not going to lie. But when it comes to fighting Narukami...
Solo Gord,
yeah.
It's kind of a stretch. Especially versus Ruby. I mean, yeah, Gordo has, you know, Grim Reaper, haha, mean DP. But the thing is, Ruby has teleports and mobility. She can just call that out so fast.
Yeah, and then...
And the thing is, those big old buttons, they have recovery.
Yeah.
Like...
But you have to also remember, Ruby needs to take those risks. Even though they might not be really high risk, she does eventually have to put herself in a situation that's going to make it very unfavorable for her.
Yeah, and I have a roommate. When Tag came out, we were going hard on this game, but he quit pretty quickly because of Ruby getting upset with her recovery. But that is one thing I told him. And also, you know, she doesn't always get super great Oki. I mean, she's very strong, but she's not like... You know, she's not like SS tier or anything.
I mean, arguably, she's top 5 still, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, she's
the
strong,
character
but
has
she's
the
not
mobility.
plus.
She does have mobility. And as you're going to see here, Joel does make it very, very prominent that he knows how to use Ruby's mobility. On top of the fact that the way he's going to be playing Narukami is very in his face, and he's going to be using Ruby to help his potential by using mix-ups and that mobility with both of them.
Don't you find it interesting that Joel chooses to start Narukami or not Ruby, though?
Actually, no. I would prefer Ruby
really?
anchor with Narukami. Absolutely.
I mean, the thing is, like, the only thing I wonder about, let me ask you this, though. I mean, do you think Ruby's assist are good? Because, I mean,
Depending
you
on
would
the
think
character
Narukami's is obviously good.
In my opinion, the only necessary assist you need to be using with Ruby is 4P and 6P. 5P, yeah, it's good, but it doesn't give you the same benefits as 4 and 6P.
Yeah, but it looks like Bites is kind of in control again.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see. Azrael does crap out a lot of damage, unfortunately, and he does have some moves that look like it may or may not be higher.
Oh, man. Yeah, like, the thing is, you know, it's like we were saying, just look at how close that match was. Like, I mean, Azrael can compete. You just got to have good synergy.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that's great about cross tag. I do love it. Unfortunately, my scene isn't big into it, so I haven't played it too often recently. But I do absolutely love the mechanics of this game.
Arguably, I can't say this enough, I do think BB Tag is one of the better fighting games out there.
It really is. Mechanically, it's so great.
Yeah.
I mean, the character balance is a tad whack, but just the core mechanics that are in there are just great.
Exactly.
Like, the risk-reward of 2-button DPs being air blockable, the way resonance works, it's like Soul Stone, but there's an actual management to it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And you gotta remember, this is a tag game. So you have to be able to manage both characters' health you have to be able to manage and bait out the meter from your opponent and yourself. So,
And of course, we kind of know how ridiculous high damage this game is, but you can really negate a lot of it using really smart bursts.
and you have to be able to utilize baits and mix-ups to the fullest potential. Especially in this game now that we do have CC, you have to use that to the best of your ability, even if it's just to bait out. And here we're going to see a nasty mix-up with Azrael because he does have a dash streak. And if you call Dordo, like he did, he's going to be able to get that dirty mix-up. Now, he didn't have to really do much anything here. He just had to do 5-8 and then C. So, Ruby is going to be very hard for her to do pretty much anything versus this team.
Yeah.
They have a lot of pressure, and it's just the amount of aggression that they're going to have towards her is very high.
Oh, but it looks like could he have supered off of that overhead?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
If he would have done just 5C and landed, he could have done super.
That's what I was thinking.
But he canceled it into Gun Blast.
Man, he brought that back though. This is a really close set.
Right now it's 2-1 Joel.
I was surprised at how stacked Tag was actually. Like in KIT, I was like, whoa, Fame's here. Dante.
I think
you're
right
pretty
now,
solid. Like there's a lot of good players
The biggest
here.
issue that I see right now with Bates is he's not finishing his meal. He's not finishing his combos. I'm not sure whether he's doing it just on purpose to bait out a button or DB, but he's losing a lot of damage. I'm not sure. I don't want to say he's refusing, but he's losing out a lot of damage for not finishing his combos.
I got you. those sick loops, and Azrael's gonna get the knockdown. Ooh,
There
and
it is
that's a
again.
cross
You see
up.
Azrael doing
The
dash
burst is
through to
coming.
the
He
weakness.
chooses not the burst, but man, very smart holding on to that burst by Joel.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so he's just gonna.
Oh, yep. He just ran into the 5A.
A lot of Ruby players kind of misplay when they do this. When they're in the corner, they do buzz cell combos. When you're in the corner and you do JC, BB, your best bet, you're going to want to do back Gun Blast because it allows you to land before them, and you can do 5A and you can finish it into Gun Blast back, and it gives you a safe jump setup.
Yeah, I'm familiar because my first team was Ruby Kanji, and I was kind of getting carried by how good Ruby was. Even though Kanji's like my absolute, I will not drop Kanji, even if I go 0-2.
Just pop up out of nowhere. Oh, no, he's alive, he's fine. As long as he pops Resonance Blaze, he should be fine. He needs to be a little bit patient and watch out for those Raging Lions.
Oh, gotta watch that DP.
Oh.
Yeah, he just DP'd you, man. Probably shouldn't have jumped there. All right, and these matches are close.